Hey, I just wanted to get into my experience with working with Malcolm after our first session. It was very insightful. It was very enlightening. It was it was dynamic in a sense, right? Meaning he called me out on things that I wasn't expecting, right? Because the reason I wasn't expecting that is because we didn't have a long introduction. He didn't have a list of questions that he needed to read off to me to get to know me, to get to know my background or any of my history or anything like that. It was pretty much we started the call with, "Hey, what's going on? What are you dealing with at the moment, and what have you done in the past?" Right? It was pretty much simple like that, and it wasn't a lot of deep questioning of what I anticipated, what I expected, and that was surprising to me because I've done coaching before, and I came into this our first session with an expectation, and it completely revamped my expectation and how coaching can be, with his insights on the ways that my ego is coming up, or the ways that I'm hindering myself, with the way I'm speaking to myself, with the way that I am, certain things are constantly coming up within my life, and how I speak about it and how I react to it, and aspects and avenues that I wasn't aware of, that really gave me a lot of insight and really allowed me to see that his skill with coaching and his skill of understanding is really doesn't compare to the people that I've seen, to the people that I've experienced, because just off of one conversation and a brief talk, he was able to pinpoint a lot of areas in my life that was affecting me, right? It was a great experience. This is what we come to coaches for, so we can see areas that we're not doing well in, and they can be able to coach you and lead you to the right direction. I feel like Malcolm is different from any other coach that I've worked with in the past, and I'm looking forward to working with him more in the future. The skills that he has, the skills that he showed just strictly off of our call, where it felt like after our call was finished, this was our first call. After our call was finished, I realized throughout our entire session, he was coaching me from the beginning, and he picked the right time, the precise time, to call me out on an angle off of money. He chose to precisely call me out on a money subconscious belief that I have, and really shocked me, right? Because when I was getting into it was like a normal process for me, and it had nothing to do with a question that he asked, or it had nothing to do with a problem that I was bringing up that came consciously. It was something that I brought up subconsciously, and he called me out on it and said, "Hey, this is why this is coming up for you in your life." So that aspect and that avenue tells me that he has skills and has abilities that we all can benefit from, right? And so I appreciate and truly grateful for that first session, and looking forward to working with him a ton more.